Welcome. Well, that's interesting. Got a lot of stuff coming up on me. Excuse the noise. Just fiddling with the wire. That's still not quite it. I'm seeing the same pickups as we used to have before I put some cloth beneath it. Oh, wait. No, I remember. I forgot to turn off the sound machine. Still feeling the wire did reduce it a little bit. There we go, that should work. Yeah, there we are. Alright, so it's not quite the 8th yet. I think it's the 7th. And I'm just clearing out old caves. Kill time. I did fiddle around with the innie settings a bit, and I think it's loading a bit better in outdoors. Seems like it was the tree maps. Building with that made things load a bit faster. Need the torch, that's for sure. I've also been working on Referral a bit more too. I don't know when the next update will come out, but feature-wise it's complete. I just need to add in some of the more blunt forms I found. It's really are very... really aren't that many. I'm still using blunt because I need to get blunt to 200. The blade's already at it. But when I'm done, I know exactly which form I'm using, and that one should be the... I think it was the hero? No, it wasn't hero. Oh, hero is indeed one of the blade forms I'll use. I like this. I like this a lot. But what I really need is... Evelyn. Well, Evelyn is also a bit nice. Surazal. Yeah. Surazal is going to be the form that I'll use. I'm finally done with all this. Current favorite form. Anywho, for now, I am using Evelyn. And, of course, show that. Did I actually call it Evelyn name? Oh, I see. Ah, right, because there's an Evelyn Warhammer. I have to make that distinction. So as far as changes to do, there's some back-end code stuff making things better in that regard. Rewrote a few things. There's also, yes, I does not deceive you, that is blue text. I found out how to do only blue text in the console log. There is no way to do any other color. It's just blue text. So, I'm interchanging that with the console logging for Deuce Paragon, so that should catch your eye more. It is harder to read, I do fully admit, on the background. Yeah, only really read it on lighter colors. But yeah, that way it catches the eye lag, 'cause I usually miss the level up message very often. So now that everything but the number is blue, I can easily spot it due to the blue, and then I can easily read the number because it's white. XP logger is now a bit more verbose. It will now... I made that its own function. Oh, I missed it. There we go. So XP logger is its own function now, instead of being hard-coded in each instance that it appears, which results... And I made it more verbose. So the standard XP value numbers are all white, and then the extra information is blue. The combat log to tell you that's where the XP came from, because there's now an additional way to get XP. That is this. That gave me 92 XP, while also destroying weapons. So this is the weapon eater function, which I had an idea to do this a while ago. Initially it was going to be its own mod, but then I'm just like, that's too much work for me right now. Eventually it kind of just watered the whole concept down into just the bare thing of it eats weapons and then just tacking it on to do Spheragon. The original concept would have been another growth weapon, but instead of growing by hitting things, it would grow by eating other weapons. So it would, like, say, inherit 10% of the stats from it, like 10% of the damage, 10% of the weight, 10% of the value, and all that. And also take on the form of whatever it ate, which I'd need the conscribe library to do. Like, that's really cool, and I could still add that form-taking part to this Spheragon. I need to add conscribe, though, as a requirement. I don't know if I'll really do that. The ideas aren't as forthcoming as they were. I'll say that. Anyway, I thought about, like, how much of that I can transfer over to Spheragon. To, like, incorporate it, like, oh, maybe it could take on the charge, it can take on some of the enchantment stuff, and it's just... Especially as soon as you get the enchantments involved, everything becomes immensely more complex. And it's just... so many globals. So many fucking globals like that. A weapon eater would... So, the Spheragon really just has to keep track of the level and the enchant presets in globals. Well, level and XP. The weapon eater would have to keep track of all of its stats in globals. So it has to persist because it doesn't really have levels. Anyhow, the whole idea of converting other weapons to gain power, that easily translates to Spheragon, because power versus Spheragon is XP. So, just give it XP. And I had to, like, really fine-tune the... I mean, the conversion rate for a weapon eater is actually something you can configure in the ini file. Like, literally everything. I don't even know where the hell I'm going. Doesn't matter, though. We're wasting time. Well, actually, put some loot away. Right, conversion rate is something I had to fine-tune, because I had to balance it around the current XP curve and the amount of XP that you get from actual combat. So make it worthwhile to pick up, because one of the huge underlying issues with Juice Paragon as a whole concept is this is a game that's about looting, ultimately. Just looting a lot of shit. And Juice Paragon means you don't have to loot any weapons ever again. Because this is the only weapon you'll ever need. Because it's all the weapons. And Weapon Eater kind of fixes that. Because now you can make your main weapon stronger by feeding it weaker weapons. No, out of charge, good. Yoink. Alright, sideways won't do anything. And he actually got a hit in during my recovery. And there we go. So yeah, because of that, Weapon Eater, it works. It restores some meaning to looting things, since now you actually have a use for all that, besides just selling it.
Greetings, Brett.
So, how it works? So the conversion rate add work on balances that way. It's not worth too much, so you can't just power boost with it, but still worth a good amount, because I think... Yeah, initially I was thinking like, oh, if you give it a weapon, then it'll go up a level if it's at the same tier. Like, if you're level 1, you give it an iron weapon, it'll go to level 2. Is what I think I initially thought. But then you get up to the higher levels, like this kind of high, and it just becomes too overpowering. Like, what's the point of fighting? And like the XP from combat just becomes meager compared to the amount you get from looting weapons. So I had to balance it against that. It still feels like you actually get a significant chunk from the weapon, but it doesn't fully obsolete or deprecate combat as a form of growing. Although you could actually make it grow solely through weapons at this point, because you could literally just turn off the XP. Like, it's in the XP, the absorption rate is at the XP section at the ending, with the amount of XP you get from hitting things. So you can just turn all those values down to 0, turning off XP from combat, and then make it only XP from eating weapons, or vice versa. That one exactly eats. The scripts actually look, I decided to, a good way to tell tier of weapon, I decided was, you could say it's damage, you could say weight. Actually, weight might not be too bad. Because it's like, I'm trying to balance it like something you don't want with something you want. So like heavy weapons, you can't carry as many. So it's like, oh, if they weigh more, they give you more XP. So it's like, now you have a reason to go loot them. And again, you also consume them on the spot, so I don't know. No, don't question why I'm doing things, just do the things. So yeah, it could be weight, it could be damage, but I decided durability, because durability is something that scales upwards with tiers. And plus, it also fits with the whole fantasy of it's absorbing the material of the weapon and incorporating it into its own matter. And durability is a measurement of that material, so the higher the durability, the more matter you got to hurt. Maybe. They can honestly also that argument can also honestly pass for mass too. Add the durability. And not just max durability, current durability. Which means expert armor will actually increase your XP. So yeah, it's even if you're going to sacrifice weapons, it's worthwhile to repair them to 125%. And then you just go offer them. Use Faragon, and there you go. You get a big chunk of XP. You can also use this, of course, to catch up too, because maybe you have a stockpile of weapons of your own. And instead of doing all the console commands, you can just feed it your stockpile, because we aren't going to do anything with it anyways. I think this was... Oh, not a respawning chest. Oh, hello. Yeah, power attack. Hello. So I think this is the room we went to for Revelation. So I don't quite know if it's a vanilla rune or not. I don't know if anything's respawned inside, I just haven't been here in a while. Actually, stuff probably has respawned. It was probably like an extension or something that we went into. Yeah, I really don't know if this is actually a vanilla rune or not. I mean, I know like the end parts are definitely not vanilla. Oop. Oh, frame skip. Oh yeah, there's the iron grate. That's exactly why. Oop. Yeah, so I remember for testing, I'd actually feed my entire war chest, use Faragon, and it got up to like the 190, which is just bonkers, and that's kind of why I tuned it down a little bit from my initial amount. So yeah, the current conversion rate is 13%, which means you get a solid amount of XP, like a really big amount of XP from weapons, but not a game-breaking amount. Ow. Yay, stun lock. There we go. Oh. Little wisp. So yeah, we now have the more verbose thing, so the blue is like wherever the heck the XP came from. And I just really like it. Just really like that bit of blue. I experimented with different parts of blue, like only the numbers are white type of thing. Because the blue is a bit hard to read. It stands out, it really does catch your eye, but it also is a bit hard to read. So I only have text, especially non-important text in blue. Or more like, yeah, I use it to catch your eye, and I put it in the stuff that you're probably less interested in. Whatever I consider to be extra. Like with the level up message, it's the number's white, but the rest of it's blue. So that way it really catches your eye, and what you care about is completely legible. Oh, just heard the drag death sound continue. Oh, also, I've been using this a bit. Because I went to a goblin cave, and goblin warlords are just fuck. I should probably take out a torch. I know the stream's lower resolution, or at least usually is lower resolution than native, which makes it a hell of a lot harder to actually see in the dark. So it's probably a good idea if I put up a torch. Oh, there goes a torch. Let's see, what's going on? Hello, Temple of No. Aha! So this was probably. Oh yeah, this probably was expanded. This is probably a vanilla temple that got. Temple? Vanilla ruin. Got expanded from Revolution. Hello. You have to try and power attack to conserve charges, but also more XP. Arguably. And boop. Okay, cast. There you are, 171. So, I may still play on this save after we're all like said and done, but stream-wise, I think we're pretty close to ending. Because if we just read this. This is a reward for me for helping her. Maybe other loose threads yet to finish, or maybe not, but this is where we all will enter history. It really sounds like this is a final quest thing. I mean, maybe there's a little bit afterwards with city management, but this seems like the last major stretch. At just a little bit of elevation, I can actually jump up. Yeah, like that. Oh, Minotaur. Hold up. Is there a star? And... yeah, Minotaur Lords have Grand Souls, so makes sense. Oh, he reflected himself to death. Oh, wait. Alright. Just now noticed the guillotines above. That's a... how's that a miss? I mean, I can guess how that's a miss, but like, really? Really? Yeah, so Oblivion doesn't actually use anything like pixel perfect hit detection, and I can't jump. It uses nothing like pixel perfect hit detection. Instead, it uses some very generic objects that don't fully cover the model. Which, I mean, it's good enough. But especially for, like, bipedal, or anything beyond bipedal creatures, it just starts to get, like, inconsistent. Like with wolves, you can freaking shoot under their legs, like, cool, but, like, that definitely just went through their body, and it didn't connect. Like, what the fuck? Alright, there's the temple. She's back to normalcy. Yes, that way. Why is there a will-o'-the-wisp over there? Never mind. Don't ask these questions, just kill it later. Just in case there's a kill point or something. Because mod authors do that, apparently. I really wish they didn't, but they do. Oh, yeah, this is definitely a revelation. This is totally from Revelation. I'm wondering if I can, like, fight the enemy here. Because I know it was a boss that I didn't have too much issue with. Ah, boy, Sir Junkin. Silver longsword, 9 shield, 9 tails. That's pretty cool. Of course, you can't squeeze past it, so you have to freaking jump to get to that coffer. Those filled? They are filled. Cool. And what's up with this book? Oh, the wisp. Oh, okay. I'm actually pretty looking forward to the next playthrough, because that's just going to be visually overhauled, mechanically overhauled, a lot more content, etc., etc. Because this was honestly the vanilla playthrough, although it's no longer vanilla. No, it still is pretty vanilla. Just not quite. Yeah, when I consider like the moment-to-moment gameplay, it's pretty close to vanilla. Maybe even moderately modded. But like, consider the actual sheer number of mods I have installed in it, that seems heavily modded. It's mostly quest, quality of life stuff. You know, more content as opposed to altering what's already here. Now, but what is that life form? Or, you know, there's one thing I want to check. The boars are like never hostile to me right now. That's right, so... Yeah, they actually aren't. Also, if I do TCG, you'll see what I'm talking about. Yeah, so, like, the yellow part is its hitbox. So the yellow part on me is my hitbox, or green, whatever. You see the shape. So yeah, it's like, it's roughly there. That means if you aim for the legs, it just passes straight through, because what? Well, if you're coming at it from the front, you just kind of hit anywhere, and it's pretty much fine. It's only from the side. This really just fails. For people, it like encapsulates everything, so it's like, good enough. Something for the creatures. Oh yeah, that means these deer that looking like that are just like freaking blocks on two walls. Yeah, that color changing actually means something. I forget what it was. Yeah, it was blue as like midair or swimming. I don't recall what green is. Or yellow or anything. I just remember blue is in midair. In here, what the heck's the time? Oh, 18:30. You should go to sleep soon. This also happens. Doesn't always toggle everything off. If I do... that should... I mean, there may still be more now out this way. But, get rid of those. You know what? Let's go over to a Warhammer. One hand blunt, mace. We could go to the Warhammer from the same mod author as the Ivalon stuff. This is later works. One Warhammer, which is a more realistic Warhammer. This is pretty realistic. I'm saying that based off of Mord Howe, which obviously uses realistic equipment. Everything does is based on reality. Like the actual, the way blades go through armor like butter, that is because they're aiming for an arcadey feel, but aesthetically speaking, they are historically accurate. And boop. wonder where the blue's pointed. Ah, Haim. Okay. Move it. Oh, yeah, there's like a warhammer. So, yes. That's kind of all there is to that. We could go in here. I know there's two engines at the same place, and I always pass by here. And that's Kingrad. I'm gonna wait till the 9th to be extra super duper safe. Because remember, if I like go there, fucking quarter of a day early, then I'd say, "Oh, come back in a few days," and I have to wait actually 3 extra fucking days. Yeah, that's. Yoink. Oh. Okay, he had... Oh, no, he actually cast a Chameleon spell on himself. Apparently my Dispel is not strong enough. Yeah, it's getting late. Alright, which way do I have? Yeah, I got the right way first try. 50-50 shot. Should I? Yeah, I should put my loot away. And should I sleep in the tower still? No, I'll get out and sleep in my estate. See, that's that. And wolf pelts. Yeah, that looks like most everything. Put away the soul gems. And the ingredients. Alright, that seems like everything. Except for the Firestorm Tomb. I take that out. I sleep in here. Roughly 8 hours. So I have one more day to burn. Technically we could go there now, but... finish in around 5 days. From the 3rd of Sun's Dawn, which is 8th today. but I'll give it 6. Because I hate it when I go like, oh, come back in 3 days. And if you come back in 2.9 days, they'll say, oh, come back in 3 days. And I have to wait a total of 5.9 days. To prevent that from happening. We have about another hour-ish of adventuring, something like that. Are the root tunnels underneath aisles, though? That is true. Of course, we'll run there to kill time and train athletics at the same time. Not quite feeling the Warhammer anymore. Still one-handed because shield while we train it because we're short reach regardless. Could be an axe. I think I'll go with a mace though. Seems pretty nice. War pick is interesting. Mace is also interesting. Some vanilla stuff also looks a bit neat too as blunt. Like it's still oversized, but yeah, actually they're oversized as much as the blade variants. I think about it. Anyway, I'll go with the standard Warhammer. And then I will bow it in marksman, bow. I don't know what to. Yeah, ranger. There we are. I got the quick swap set up. And it's just kill a day.
This is a holdup. Hand it over or die.
We have new dialogue. Let's try it.
That's fine. This one will kill you for free.
Nice. I hate that as a 5% chance to paralyze, but then again, if they also had like a higher than 5% chance to paralyze me, that would feel pretty awful to fight against. Annie. Oh, fucking goblins. And boop. Out of charge. Goblins are actually a pretty good source of souls, I gotta say. Yeah, it's like they're just simple goblins, but they still give you grand souls. It's really nice like that. There's Stubbo. Yeah, so my touch spell here is the slap. And because it's slapped, on the higher difficulty, it does not instant kill. How unfortunate. Oh, hi there. Oh. Okay. Every other quest with like a wait a few days is literally just you have to like kind of time it yourself. And now for this one quest they give me. Okay. There goes the route exploration. This road's always so dangerous. Actually, let's like TCG on this. Yeah, wait, what? I shot through that hitbox. I don't understand. Don't understand how those lightning bolts missed, but okay. Okay, that was like a clear miss, because I thought that would be a bear and they'd start running forwards into the bolt, and no, it was a deer that was running away. Of course it missed. Anyhow. Actually. Make the jump. Oh, no, the frame rate's too low. Where am I? Oh. That's the first time we've ever rubber banded. This isn't even online. And we rubber banded. Okay. Alright. Okay, speed's back to something manageable. Alright, we're heading up to the Valus Mountains. Roughly in the right direction anyways. Okay. Just have to zigzag up. And Valus Mountains. We are nowhere near her, mind you, but ooh, this actually could be a place of note, because you can't use this shrine, but maybe I could... This could be a place to put loot, because I've wanted to, like, have a more holistic approach to you getting this, because right now it just plops in your inventory. Convenient, sure, but may not necessarily... Like, the power should feel earned, because you do have to actually earn that. But actually getting the item itself may not be. I don't know. So that was a good spot to take note of. Okay, how far south are we? Way south. Oh wait, I do have a teleport there, but you know what? You know what? Just keep jumping, keep moving. We clipped into a rock. Okay. TCL. And TCL. You just clipped through a rock there. And home run? Maybe? Home run. Okay, just block, because running is too fast. Here we are.
Well met. What?
What's the current status? Alright, Mir Corp is just like southeast of here. Raz of Ami.
be seeing you.
Hope Ron is actually there. And it would be nice if there was more stuff to do. Well, welcome, Mr. Fashionably Late. Our city has grown. Our city has grown. Hell now. I just hopped the walls? Oh, these are auto gates. That's nice. Ooh. I'll have you know, we run this town. I mean, we don't actually run this town, but we have technically the highest title here.
Well met, guildmate. A pleasure to speak with you.
Negativity purge. I mean, I can imagine a few things when I hear that phrase. First being meditation, the second being just stress relief. Okay. Yeah, for me, honestly, it's modding. Gives me the most release from all the woes of the world. Like, I know they all have the tattoos, but that's still an elf to me, not a Khajiit. Why does this guy say typical so often?
You too.
Oh, the tech life is about to run out, so there it goes. Now, no more nightmare face. Oh, there's that. That's a female golden saint. It looked like a male for a bit.
Morning. I hope I can help.
Who's Thada again? Yeah. And this I don't know how much more we have to do with the city, but this seems to be the final stretch of the Stranded Light, too. Well, not the final stretch of everything. I know we missed an entire Malmor arc to all the quests going on here, but for the main quest, this seems to be the final branch. Well, do you prefer that smaller path, or would you like the longer one? No, looks like you're fine either way. Where are the landmarks? Alright, fair enough. It is out in no man's land. Alright, that's you.
You too.
So I am back to modding, as I said. So I've got a 1.6 update in the works. Just gonna add some more blunt models, but the main thing that's adding, and pay close attention, and we get XP. Actually, I'm gonna look up at the sky. Now it's legible. Oh, hello.
The divine crusader himself. To what do I owe this honor?
So we got Beast Folk and Daedra already. Do we have any, like, normal races here besides myself? Oh, you're the smith then, aren't you? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's... Well, maybe. I mean, like, yeah, you do have to go through some bad towns if you're coming from Black Marsh, but they didn't have to be bad towns. More so they ended up as bad towns. Reveal has a bad ruler. Leowen is, I don't fully grasp it there. I think it used to be part of Elsewhere, and then at one point it was part of Elsewhere, at another point it was part of Black Marsh. I forget which one had it first. Then the Empire just came in and took it, and they're just sharing it between the Argonians and the Khajiit, and that has racial tensions, but they have, like, an Imperial or a Nord or something on the throne there. And Countess, the Count's wife, the Count's the one in charge, but the Countess, his wife, is just trying to convert everything to Imperial ways from the Heartland. kind of ignoring the fact that there's like barely any Imperials there and that the terrain's completely different and all that. Just kind of forcing on their culture. Which, I mean, that in itself may not be bad. Because after all, you have to improve culture somehow. But the method is lacking and tone deaf, I'll say. But it's not as bad as Revel. Then Black and March, I really just forget Black and March even exists. I run by it so many times, I notice it, and I'm like, oh, it's that town where everybody has Daedric weapons for some reason. And then there's nothing to do there, so I just run right past it. I still need to look for the specific person who's apparently the manager here. I don't... What's the name? Ranisavani. No idea who that is. Do not have a quest marker. I could start going inside places. I could start going outside places. Maybe they're waiting outside on the last road, because, you know, that's also how you get here. Eh. It's still an auto gate. It's so neat. And that person looks new, because I don't recall amber armor.
Hi there. I'm at your service tonight.
Oh, you're another guard, aren't you? You have directions. What's your background? Control. Hopefully you weren't assigned alone. I hope there's nobody that inept above you. Oh, right, because half the guards are Daedra and half the guards are from the Elder Council. Then why are you wearing Legion gear? I kind of wish it was stone and mortar. Just like that aesthetic more, but mushrooms also stand out. Oh. Keep each other in check for mutually assured destruction. Yeah, I never could fix their whole thing. They were just permanently bound there, and they don't seem to really care. Because I asked them if they wanted to, you know, be free, move about, do stuff, and I was like, no, we're guarding here. They don't care that there's nobody to guard. They don't care that there is actually nothing to guard. They're just, we're guarding this spot. That's final.
Goodbye.
Alright. Who am I hearing? I must be up on the patio. Yeah. Ah.
So I've heard. Good day.
Oh.
Hi. Good morning.
Well met.
You are... Ah, material, I see. So, there've been naked paintings before, and they've always been tastefully censored. Like, they have natural censors. They aren't, like a foreground object in front of the parts that we'd normally censor, which is far better than the pixelation stuff they do. Hmm. Yeah. That hadn't crossed my mind, but I do remember that this place was once known for spas. Yeah, that's true. I don't even know how the mushrooms work for that. Oh, you're the guy. Yeah, we should have a shop of each kind here, except for maybe a general store. Don't actually know if we have a general store. You're welcome. I really can't argue with you about the exotic part. Where the hell else in Syria are you just gonna find mushroom cities? Merged with freaking other... more... stone walls and mushroom buildings, that's just weird. And the old chantry. Alright, so that's... Dunewalkers? What?
Well met.
You are the guard. This here is Mage's Guild, apparently. This right here is the Fighters Guild. This links to the Outpost, wherever that is. Chimney Dreams, which I think was the bookstore. Dark Quarters is whatever. Boiling Cauldron. This is what exactly? Oh, two people in here.
Good morning.
Charv and... well, not who I'm looking for, that's for sure. I'll check out the Dark Quarters. These places are larger on the inside than they are on the outside. Like, far larger on the inside.
Hello there.
Alright, so that's a lot more guards. Yeah, that's just like a tiny little house, but it has like 3 stories inside. What the hell? Lightning Bolt. Red. What? What kind of name is that? Just... no, the Bowling Cauldron. Oh, it's probably a shop, inn, something like that. That's the outpost at this point. I don't even know where the outpost is. Just know there's this pad here to it. Which leads me to somewhere. And you are... Taduva. Oh, Dremora. In fine clothes. This is such an odd sight. Where do you come from? Oh. Okay. So your clan just saw me and went, nope. Yeah, Quagmire can be quite the fantastical place, but I don't think I'd like to live there permanently. Wait, you were last here back in the fucking Merethic era? Ah, concept of time, please. Well, I usually pull up the UASP with the Daedric alphabet when I need to read that. Ah, true. That's right. You can't really fall asleep in Quagmire, can you? I mean, good thing I don't really need to sleep as a prisoner. I mean, I've had options where I could say, I know the Daedric alphabet because I'm skilled in conjuration. So, yeah. Okay. Daedric letters. Well, I'll try to come back here in the future. Oh boy. This is classical Daedric. Well, it looks nothing like the stuff I've translated. Okay, this is something for me to actually study. Alright, who's above? You are...
Skilled in alteration.
Oh, hello.
Teach me something.
You're supposed to be Akaviri, because you feel very Japanese. You don't have any real dialogue. Okay. Oh, and... Oh. Oh, you have to teleport in. There we go. Seriously, where the heck is she? I think I'll check one of two places. One, Lost Road in its entirety, because I just flew over this. And two will be Mirandon, since that's where all the people are, or were.
A pleasure to speak with you.
Okay. I wonder how long she'll live for now. Is she... Wait, how long has she been alive there? Also, where are all the different dead ends? Because I know there's like 2 split offs. This might be one. Yeah, this was the other one. Okay, it's just a straight path then. From here.
Ah! Ah! Ha!
Okay. And nothing on the Lost Road. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh, we are now going to teleport to Morendon. Hello. No questions.
Good day.
Alright, let's go up this way towards the entrance. In case anybody's just randomly here. Nah. They never are, but in Quagmire that one time they were there. Then again, that wasn't them.
It's my pleasure.
Nothing from you.
Be seeing you.
Nothing for you. Nothing for you.
Be seeing you.
Nothing for you.
You too.
Let me see, where is this person? I swear I'll have to turn Detect Life back on and look for them. Nane, do you have anything to tell me?
Good day.
Daedric lore. But a lot of you are.
Goodbye.
Alright, we got our resident Malmer. Dark Hay.
You
Yes, I am indeed, because I can't store it anywhere. Well, I just told you I can't store it anywhere. I just have it with me. As long as having my money. Oh, it is my money. It is a... Yeah, I suppose it is a reward of good solid work, but since I have the option, what would you do with the gold? I still need to get Miracore up under wraps, though. I can't tell her about it. Because I know she'd like to move in. I know of 2 Daedra seducers who would like to move in. But I need to get the place fully set up. Where? Where? Oh, where? Tower? Location is not available yet. Okay. And third recall. There we are. Lady, where's the other
What
guy?
can I do for you?
I can't ask you.
Good day.
Okay. Just head over the mountains. Into the wall. And I guess we just check everywhere at this point. Are y'all who I'm looking for?
Yes, master. You need me?
Like Croc? Oh, Dremora. In the Fighters Guild? Neat. Okay, there's a person here. You are not who I'm looking for. Alright, that was the Fighters Guild. I'm still super fast. No, I'm not. Hello. That was not who I thought. Oh, McKendry. Well, it's the only place to shop in Eurocorp. Well, what kind... I'll ask about this. Interesting take. Well, it's also the only bookstore in town, as I have already established. Yes. Yes, spread the word of Juliano's. Well, that's a new GIF. Yes, I am asking about you. What's your story? I've heard Smiling Mercenary before. Oh, the Smiling Camp. Well, I hope you don't get too sick. Actually, this place is snowy mountains and Telvanni architecture. So it's both the things we like. Alright, and finally, what is this problem you have? Is it the Accords of Madness? Because maybe I can get some copies. If only I could go to elsewhere. I know there's mods that add it, but there's no way this incorporates that. So either I have to go to Leowind docks or Anvil docks. A letter from the 5th era. Oh, hello, Malmer subplot. I thought I wouldn't ever find you. Well, I know exactly who has to do with the lost ship. In fact, I found 2 other Malmer, and one definitely had a ship wrecked by Akaviri pirates. Well, wasn't expecting that to happen. It does bother me a little bit that the frames seem a bit low. Oh, shabby. I'll just save it more frequently, because maybe we're hitting the memory limit. Alright, who's who? Not you. Not you? Not you. Right, this was the guards' quarters.
Well
Gosh,
met.
that twerking bear is so distracting.
Good to see you.
Hello. I don't know if I should go. I'll check out right now. I never actually look in here for people. Alright, anybody home? Anybody home? Anybody home? Nobody home. Who lives here? Let me help you with that door.
Well met.
Gosh, it's dark in here. Seriously, it was just a tiny little house inside, and now we have this big facility. What the fuck, man? Is this Telvanni magic or some shit? Also, what spells you
Good
got?
day. Only quality goods for sale here.
Oh, you don't sell spells, do you? Oh, this is the smithy. Right.
Farewell.
Okay, where was I and where do I have to go still? That was the guard quarter. And here is the sunken tread. This sounds a bit like a general store's name, but why is it in the back end like this?
The Imperial City is densely urbanized, with a few large parks and waterside.
Alright, read you.
The arena.
Okay, oh, Rena Savani. Yes, I've been looking for you. Maybe half a day. Black Horse Courier. They're actually giving us service. They refused us before. Like, they wrote the article, but then they said go deliver it yourself. Kind of Telvanni. Alright, okay, one ask. I just ate the small. It is still a little empty. Well, that would be me, apparently. At least not. It was said to be an honorary title, but I still am technically in charge. I mean, that'll be neat. Buy a tower. Also, some contrasting stone structure would also be nice. Oh, no space for a capsule. Oh, okay. Maybe it's another Great Welkin Stone. Maybe it's a bunch of Varlow and Welkin Stones. I don't know. Whatever. Good idea, but I don't want it to... You know what, I'll take the tower. 'Cause I have a castle. I have, like, at least 2 castles. And if we count the entire Shivering Isles as a 3rd castle, then I have 3 castles. You know, I've got Castle of the Nine. I have Battlehorn Castle. I have Deepscorn Hollow, which I keep forgetting about until I go down there and accidentally re-find it. Whatever the heck it is. There it is. There's the whole Pirate Bay I completely forgot about. That's like back here, Dumbarrow Cove. I have houses in every city, including Kavach. Somehow. I have like 3 houses inside the Imperial City. I have like a mansion, an apartment, and a little shack. I have a freaking tower in the... I have property everywhere. But most importantly, I have castles. Castles are cool, but I'll take a tower.
How goes it?
Also, let's see what's beneath here. This is pretty neat. Andre. Wait, what?
Goodbye.
Heck were those things? Heck are these? Never mind, I'm not gonna ask.
How are you today?
Oh, right. I wonder if I can dash back to here from backpass to Shannara from here. I know I can just poof back in. So the mark there. But, oh, looks like it's not too bad terrain-wise to get back here. All right. So,
What can
tower?
I do for you?
How'd you know? Well, maybe it is. I don't know. Maybe short term it's fine, but long term maybe not. Don't have any power. I am a god, but I don't have any political power. It wouldn't. I'm immune to fucking magic. If you want me to zap a thing, sure. Spirit energy. Oh, spirit energy for and from, or whatever. Oh, it looks like Greater and Grand Souls. It sounds like Ascended Sleepers. What the fuck? Only retarded. Well, that sounds like a good hunt. Looking for something that could actually potentially kill me. Is it the soul of another tower? Because that would just be weird and fitting. Well, hopefully I get a Colossal Soul Gem, because they just don't hand those out anywhere these days. To the realm around it. It asks some of my long-living buddies. Now, hopefully, I get a colossal. I don't see the pop-up. Do I have a colossal grand soul? I do not. What's the quest say? I'll ask her about the status. See if she gives me a colossal soul gem. Okay. Oh, maybe Ulaza. She might have been held in a colossal soul gem. Pretty neat. I think it goes roughly south to get to Mirandon. One of our old friends. By old, I really do mean old. She's like thousands of years old. Yeah. Oh, almost made it. Walking speed? Not quite fast. Enough. Alright. Okay. There we are.
I hope I can help.
Not. Soul Burst? That's it?
Be seen.
Just does the Oblivion Crisis remind you of anything? Okay. Don't want to head too east. Want to head a bit in the westerly direction. Because Cyrodiil's borders do shrink in a V shape like that. As you go south, Mirandon's right on the border. This might be it. It may not. Missed the jump. And a hut. And a hut. And a hut. The hut. And I don't think this is it. No, this is totally not it. Yeah, we're outside the borders. Do these trees even have collision? Okay, maybe a couple of them do. Alright. Question is, have I passed it, though? Ah, here we are. Guess we're using our soul for something after all. Or, if I can. I don't know if I can. I think Karashivuel is the one. Yes. Why? To build a tower, of course. Yes. Alright, when you make your decision. Why unnecessary? Yay! We got it. Thanks, you deserved it anyway. Yeah, right, they used to be friends, but they kinda aren't now, so... Alright, just go. Okay, so that's the Colossal Soul Gem. In case this actually takes time to grow and isn't instantaneous, let's go deliver it first. Actually, let's just poof. You know what? Instead of poofing in, let's expend some of it, because I don't want to be moving at lightning speed as soon as we enter the house. Oh, maybe. Maybe I can use some of this buff for getting to Anvil. Hello.
What can I do for you?
Yeah, of course you doubted me. You live out in a fucking mushroom in the mountains. You hear nothing of my deeds. 10 days to grow. Alright. Okay, so we have to... Couple of days? You said 10 days. That's not a couple of days. But it is a couple of digits.
Take care.
Alright, now we have to head to Anvil, which is on the complete opposite side of the map. Alright, so... Honestly, there's probably going to be another stream, because I'm guessing this whole book hunt with the Malmar is going to have to be a while. But guess what we get to do? Oh boy. And there we go. Just had to touch ground. And we have liftoff. Alright, we're almost going to lose max speed. Okay. Okay. Town popping out of nowhere. Alright, we've lost max speed. Yeah, let's refresh the visibility. And there we go. Had to cross Cyrodiil in under a minute. Alright, now I'm going to need the Traveler buff for this. And here we are. Well, there's one other Malmar I can ask if he's not helpful. Alright, we are now going to go out of bounds for this next split. So, at 1, at 2, at 3, and the 4. And 2 4 stacks in one stream. Behold the netherworld. It should be roughly this direction. Ah, now we're half speed. There it is. Alright, just toggle walking so we don't shoot off at the speed of sound. Sorry, speed of light. And other Mama person I know.
Well met.
Well, any leads? You're my last lead right now.
Goodbye.
Who can help? Alright, I have no idea. There's only one armor left that I know of. And if she can't help us, this is a full-on dead end. Miranda. And she supposedly has nothing to do with this anyways, but... gotta ask. Oh yeah, she did mention Otize, so maybe you do now.
A pleasure to speak with you.
Miss Rainbow Eyes. Alright. I've already met. Raleigh has drifted westwards. I've heard he somehow managed to get near Anvil. Strange island in the Nibbin. Okay. What I saw... Who can bloody hell? That means they're in the Isles.
Take care.
If I had more control over my domain, I'd be able to instantly feel where they are, but no. No, it'll be a few hundred years before that. My client will be dead by then. So we're doing this the hard way. Only one stack, because it's a bit of a pain in the ass to do 4 stack. Only a minor inconvenience to do 4 stack, really. Alright, follow the water. And 1, and 2, and 3. Oh, missed it. Missed it on 3. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I missed it because I freaking stuck to the spike thing. 1. I missed it on 2. We're just swimming from now on. Also, I completely forgot until this moment that I have a teleport point right in front of the portal. I did not need to do this. Oh well, got a little bit of acrobatics XP out of it. And a minuscule amount of athletics, because athletics just does not level at all for any reason or anybody. Actually, I'll ask these guys.
Don't see me.
Oh, okay.
Stay away from me. You've already spent too much time over there.
I'll ask Haskell first thing, because now I'm the Lord, he may be able to help me. I can summon Haskell. I completely forgot I had that power until now. I mean, we have had zero need for it. But, yeah. I can also summon Ivan. Though Ivan's not. Hello, Haskell.
Yes, is there something you require?
Donate a painting for a gallery. Alright.
Enlightening as always.
I think I've already asked outside the realm, though. Anyhow. Looks like we're back in the Isles. Still can't believe they gave this thing longsword reach. It's a fucking short sword. Why would they give it such bad... Do the same bullshit in Skyrim, even worse there. Well, I mean, there's the inn here. I mean, everybody has to pass through here. Everybody does. Sheldon should be dead. Nanette Dawn should be gone. The dumber woman I say she saw was definitely the Maskian that was luring people into the strange door we met a long time ago. Oh, how many entries ago was that? Because that was like... Holy shit, that was when we first started the Stranded Light. That was like one of our first freaking contracts with the guild. How the hell was the... Oh, it's probably this building. Yep. Yep. Hey, kid.
Speak, madman.
You have nothing to say.
Take care.
Excuse me, I must have nodded off there.
It doesn't matter. You can go back to nodding off. Alright. Reapply that. Still feeling a little shaky on the frames, but been holding up so far. Hey there, son. So if this guy's a water elf, like all of them are, they're probably in the Dementia Half, because Dementia Half is far more watery. Frames, hold out. Stun lock. There we are. And for your bravery, I shall give you targeted heal. Alright, we also... Oh wait, she never leaves though, does she? Yeah, still worth a try. Yep. Yes, yes, whatever. Okay. And boop. Oh, it didn't. This is one of the weaker variants that doesn't kill it. And 75% must be no joke. Well, I already absorbed something, or affected something. Okay, that was quite the speed up when it happened. That should be a Grand Soul. Yes. Alright. Grand Soul Grand souls should not be too hard to come across. Ow. Ooh. People needed him, but obviously not that badly. Here, that gave us a Grand Soul, so we can pop that back in there. And it's a very nice thing to have that self-sustaining part. Actually,
Lord Shehogor,
oh, I
the
can't.
Oriole are yours to command.
I can't ask them about any kind of armor. You missed some Gromites. Ow. Oh, whoops. One hit too many. Wait, I still hear combat music. Ah, Hunker. Oh. There's also a hit too many. I wonder how Blunt is. 171 still. Hup. Hup, hup. And hup. I need to remember to soul trap some of these things. I still have the Grand Soul Gems to burn through, but I mean, using Azura's Star as a recycling bin is also nice. And 2. And skilly diddy doo. That was a greater soul, though. Yeah, they're just graders. That's unfortunate. Alright, give me your soul! And boop! The reason why I'm not waiting until they have a sliver of health to use it is because 108% weakness to magic, so my magic damage from the enchantment now scales exponentially with each hit. So, yeah. I might deal a little damage at the start, but I'm doing like 30% of their HP at the end. It gets retarded. If I can... Nope. I wonder how we are XP wise. Doing it. A little over 100 till the next level. Actually, let's sacrifice some stuff. Have some Gromite weapons, of course. Elven Warhammer. And let's go with the cleaver. Couple of cleavers. Get the daggers. There we are. Where does that put us at? Ah, 67 over. Only need to do the 2 cleavers. Maybe. Maybe I need the 2. No, I needed 1 dagger too. But the second dagger was unnecessary. I really do like the fact that there's blue text. It's so nice having color. Oh, I hear the Fight Club. Alright, I'm not supposed to mention that. I think I broke the first rule. Second rule of Shiogara can break the first rule. So we're fine.
Honor me, Lord. May your realm be free of cats.
I'm looking for where the fish are, though. I don't know, maybe Summon Haskell is different from regular Haskell. That could actually be very true. Probably not, though, because he did have the whole ask for painting thing. I mean, there is the move to command, so you can get it. Because, like, one way they could do it is they could literally just pop in a clone of Haskell at you when you use the power, but while despawning the original. But I think they actually do move to.
Yes, is there something you require?
Yeah.
My work is never done.
Blessings of the Mad God.
I have nothing.
Take care. Are you injured, Lord? Do you require my services?
I do not.
As you wish, Lord.
Although she has very potent healing. Very, very potent healing. You would not believe the amount she heals. I don't even recall what it was, but it was like 100 points per second for I don't remember how long. It was really strong. Anyway, this is going to take a while. So, now is a good time to call it. Up on the rooftops, overlooking Fight Club, which is already done. So overlooking what was Fight Club. So I'm guessing like the next few days or so, I'm gonna release 1.6 with a weapon eating functionality and new blunt options. And then I'll get to work on growth armor. That's going to be a lot more things to keep track of. Well, have a great night, Sobit, and thank you very much for watching. It makes a world of difference to have even one person here.